Hi guys, how you been? And you see, I have been gathering lots of materials. I didn't want to show it all in this video, so you just got a little clip of me chopping wood and stripping it. All of this is for my next big project. You just turn on the placement here, see I'm using light matica. This is going to be my storage unit. If I just pop over here, I forgot my rockets, so excuse my bad jumping. Terrible at this. So this is going to be my storage unit. You can't see it very well here in Light Matica, so what I'm going to do is we're going to hop over to Creative, and with a little bit of magic, here it is. This is the build. It's a little bit bigger than I planned. Didn't quite realise how much bigger it was until I'd finished it, but I'm not changing the design now. It's automatic storage. All the redstone gives me wobbly things. All the items will come in here down this water chute, along over the mud blocks, and be sorted, hopefully correctly if I've done it right, down into the chests. Now this is post-edit on me here. I'm recording this while watching back my footage. Basically, I discovered a design flaw while I was recording, and rather than bore you and cut it all out, I thought I would show you a little bit more of the creative process in me trying to build and fix things. Because I forgot to record as I was building this in the first place, to be fair. Still getting used to doing this recording malarkey. So this is just me covering up where that design flaw was just a little bit not quite right. The redstone wouldn't have worked. And as I did this, I had a look at these big sections and decided they look a little bit flat. So I have a lot of mangrove in my base, and I thought I'd try and add the elements of that into this build. I'm deciding to go for a window, which looked really nice. You know, from the ground floor it looked fine. When I tried it with this one, you can see the redstone behind, and I'm not a big fan of looking at redstone. So there was no we involved in this. I decided to do the window and then just give it a little bit of a framing from behind so you can't see. There's me still trying to use the trapdoors and fences, but that really didn't work there. So yeah, just a couple of minutes, you'll see me, I'm just going to tweak around, changing a few things here, a little bit of concrete there, just trying to give it a pop of colour, trying to give it a little bit of texture, trying to stop the flat. I also started in this bit of video, which obviously you can't hear anymore because I've covered it with this lovely voiceover. So this is the front of the build. Obviously that's where the doorway is, but unfortunately I also did it so that's where the items come in, and I'm not particularly happy about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the bottom layer, and I'm going to take the light matica, flip it, so that the items then go in at the back. It won't make much difference at all to the design, it's symmetrical. But anyway, back to the fiddling around, adding a few bits more of the framing, just so I can see the full picture on one side, and then just a little bit of light underneath, just to try and stop mobs spawning in the window. Trying to frame the windows, still trying to use those fences. Not quite happy with that one, so we just get rid of that. And again, nope, I think I'm going to give up the base fences. And I quite like that, that looks quite nice. Copper wall across the middle of the glass there, break it up. Just need something here in the middle. Nope, not quite right. Little bit of wool, doesn't give much, but you get a little bit of texture on it. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. You just have a fly around the build, just see the difference between the two. And this roof, I have to point out this roof took forever. The only one bit of the design I'm not particularly happy with is that little bit of redstone there. As I said, not keen on seeing redstone. but it'll be at the back. I think the side. I can live with that. And here she is. Excuse my voice, I am not very well and haven't been while doing this. But we are 90% finished. Build is up. There's a few little bits of snagging. There's a couple of bits of roof missing. Still need to put the windows in and change the bit at the bottom like I did over in the creative world. But we can have a look inside. Ooh, there's my scaffolding I dropped earlier. Inside we are almost there. A few chests I need to pop into spec. I need to sort out all the item filters, but once that is up and running, she will be good to go. I managed to do the flip. It was a little bit tricky, but we did. It's there. Items will come in the back, travel around the system, and be sorted all wonderfully. The main thing I have left to do, other than a little bit of snagging, is the terraforming. We have a floating build, so hopefully in the next video I am going to somehow terraform this in so it's part of the
base and not on it. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. It's late, I'm not well. We'll go with that. So yeah. And if I come down to ground level, she kind of blends too. I think she will blend that a little bit better when I get those last few details in, that little bit of mangrove, that little bit of red concrete, and the red glass. But hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If not, enjoyed the little bit of music that was in the video. And I will catch you in the next one.